Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Antonio Tovar. This is my feedback for the sessions that happened on the first day of Connecting Online conference, CO23. The presentation that I want to talk about a little bit, which I think is very important for many of us, is the presentation about creativity in school education, right? And this really brings up the challenges on how creative we need to be as instructors, but also how we can provide the tools and the ability for our students to also be creative in the process. I do believe that one of the most important things that I think should be out there is the knowledge and acknowledgement that creativity is very important for learning. If students create an environment, the students and the instructor, the professors, teachers, create an environment where creativity is unhindered, then I think learning will take place more collaborative in the classroom as well, especially nowadays that a lot of the learning is happening via online technology. So that's important. I do think that the topic relates to every one of us who is involved in the teaching profession, because I'm sure you guys agree with me that creativity is as important as learning itself, right? You need to be creative. But for that, we need to have the proper environment and also have that connection with our students. Some of the things that I've done in my classroom is that I've tried to connect with my students via their cultural background. As I mentioned during the whole conference, I teach a lot of Hispanic students, and I'm from Mexico. So my connection with them is I talk about the things that relate to them, to their everyday life. I talked about, maybe the food that they eat, right? In my lectures to make sure I start making those connections with the content that I'm delivering and their everyday life that they live in, out there. So creativity is very important because it's going to encompass not only um, the their time in the classroom, but also the topics they're interested in. If we make our topics interesting, it'll hopefully trigger some creativity in each of our students in their own unique way, because everyone is different, as we all know. So very important topic. I'm glad I got to look at other points of view during the presentation. Some of the challenges that I do see with creativity is that, especially in the online learning environment, right? Let's be very honest about this, right? Because we are reaching across the world. I do have students in Vietnam, in parts of Africa. Is that I may have a challenge getting that connection with them because I don't know much about their culture. So that's going to be a challenge as we continue expanding on the online education world and in using technology to do so. So there are some challenges ahead, but I do believe that approaching it with an honest mind and an open mind as well, and the willingness to learn. Yes, we're instructors, we're teachers, but we learn in the process as well as we teach a particular class. So those are my thoughts about the first day. Very interesting things. I love looking at the different perspectives, right, based on life experiences that are out there. I decided to do it via video because I think it brings a little bit of a different dimension of my thoughts about the topic. Until next time. Thank you.